Hi guys, it's Linnsane here. So this is part 2 of the Japanese traditional modern build. So here I am just laying out some mats. It's called tatami mats in Japanese. It's very usual in Japanese homes, and I'm just playing around with them. I had kind of a struggle with them. They were they were not the right size. And I did another build here the other day, and I just found that they actually have the right size. I just didn't notice. So here it's done, this room. So I'm just going on the other room. This took me so long, so I did cut out quite a lot of it, and I had to size down the mats so they would fit properly. So I'm just cutting, and I'm happy with the outcome. It looks really nice. And here we are in the kitchen, and I'm just adding some more windows. I did take out a lot of footage where I put in windows and doors because it's just the same door and the same window, so it was just so repetitive. And so this is the living room where I'm putting wallpapers now. I'm just putting up some rice lamps. I was like, first, I think these were nice, but no, I'm going to go for white. Clean and simple. One thing I did do a lot of research on was like, how is the interior in a traditional Japanese house and a modern Japanese house, and it's usually very clean and simple. So here I am just like trying to get the right pattern, and I did end up on this brown one here. And so I'm going to start decorate the hallway now. So I'm putting in some shoe racks because this is the entryway of the Japanese house, and it's always sunken a bit because this is where you take off your shoes. You're not supposed to walk in with shoes. I think I mentioned this in the last video. And I'm just trying to find a dresser just to fill out that space. And I do end up on the one that we got from Jungle Pack, I think. I really like that dresser. You'll see it in a minute. Yeah, this one. I think it's from Jungle Pack. I really like the details on it. So here I am back at the kitchen, just putting up some kitchen counters. It's a really large kitchen. It's super wide. So I was like playing around with the counters, and I was like, no, I'm not happy with this. So I do change it around a little bit. You will see in a second. So yeah, really large kitchen. I would love to have this large kitchen myself. It's very practical. So here I'm like just trying to make the island counter. I really like the round edges on it. And yeah, I was like struggling because it was overlapping and glitching a little bit. But yeah, and here I changed the colors because I was not happy with the colors that I picked originally. I think these gray counters work so much better with green wallpaper. And I'm just trying to find a place for this coffee machine, and I just decide no. I'm just going to have the tea brewer. And here I'm trying to decide what kind of chairs or stools I should use for this island counter thing, and I do not end up using these, so I'm just taking out a couple of different ones to see which ones I like the best. And I was like, maybe the green one, but I end up using this black one that we got in base game. I really like that. And just putting up some shelving above the trash cans. I was like, which color should I go for? So I did put stuff in there, but I did delete it, so I cut it out from the video. And yeah, just going around trying to find stuff to fill this enormous space with. It's so large. But it ends up being really minimal and clean, just like a couple of essential kitchen items and some fruit, and some paper towels. Oh, there goes the umbrella rack. You need that now. It's important so your sim won't get wet. Some wine bottles. And then I'm like, maybe some lights. No, I'll put some shelving units here. And here we are at the living room. I'm trying to find the right couch for this like feel of the house I want. So this table I thought was like, well, it's natural wood. It might match the walls in the hallway, but I end up not using that either. So there, I was so undecisive about what kind of furniture to use for this, but I do end up putting in a chimney there, so there will be a fireplace down in the living room. I felt that this column would be perfect for like being a chimney instead of just being a column. And so here goes the fireplace. And I end up using the one from City Living. I also really like that one with the tiles behind. I think it matched the wallpapers really nicely. And here I am in the dining room. Sorry for the back and forth, but cutting this was so hard because I had like, I think I had 7 hours of footage. So I did try just to take like, pick the most important things. What I really enjoy in watching in speed builds are like the decorating and the building of the house itself. Wallpapers and window placements, it's fun, but I don't feel that's the most important stuff. So just putting up some dog and cat statues. I imagined that would be like an altar of some sort, like a shrine. So here we are at the office, and this is going to be just this really simple, nice office where you can do some research and you can relax reading a book. It's kind of like the office and the library at once. And I do end up using 2 bookshelves here. I think it's this one and the wall hanging bookshelves, this one. I thought the shape of this was really nice. And the computer. And then I do put up a basket here. I did put up some apples in it, but when I loaded down the house again, they just fell to the ground, so I have deleted that from the file save file. And here we are in the bathroom or the toilet room, because in Japanese culture it's not normal to have like the or at least what I read. I'm not Japanese, so I really don't know what's normal, but I read that it's very usual to have like the toilet separate, and then you have your own like bathing room, and even the shower could be separate from the bathing room. But since the bathing room was so big, I do end up putting the shower in the corner here. But this room is centered around this wooden bathtub. I really like that. I think that's the bathtub that you can make on the wood table, the handyman craft table. I don't remember the name right now. I do use a lot of these tables from Get to Work. I think these are actually just display tables for when you own your own shop, retail shop. But I really like these in this build because they're low tables, and a lot of the research I found on the interior of Japanese houses have like low-lying furniture. So just like cluttering it up a little bit, and I really like this clutter item from Glamour Stuff. And I think I'm going to add some planks now, because I have bought the spa pack right now, but I didn't have it when I was building this, so I just had to make my own, like stepping out on planks carpet-ish. I'm not really sure what it's called. So just trying to decide the right shower, and I thought this was a more fitting one. I really like the curtains on this wooden shower here it's from Outdoor Retreat. And the tiles in this bathroom, I'm in love with them. So just trying to place a couple of more items in this bathroom because it's so big. So I think I am happy with the outcome in the end, but yeah, it's a really big bathroom, so it's got a really spacious feel. I hope if you download this, you'll enjoy it. So back at the bathroom, I think I'm going to put in a toilet roll now because I forgot it. You need a toilet roll. Yeah, this toilet I thought was like, well, this is super modern and maybe like this is something you would have in a Japanese home, but I do end up switching that out for the wood and green toilet, which you won't see in the movie, because I did that in the Let's Play, because the Sims just kept talking to the toilet, this like super modern toilet, instead of actually using it, which I thought was super annoying. So I'm just sizing up these planks. It's from Debug, so you need to type in show hidden objects cheat to find these, and then you just have to scroll to find them. So here I am in the dining room. So I really wanted like a low-lying table, but you can't eat off of those. I wish there was like this action where the Sims could like kneel to eat by a table, because this is also really usual in Japan. They don't really, or at least the research said that it's not really usual for Japanese homes to have, at least traditional ones, to have high dining tables with chairs. So this is, I'm back at the living room and I'm changing out a little stuff because I thought it looked super empty. And really, I am really I really like to clutter a lot, but this build was a challenge because I really wanted to do it minimalistic, and so it went a little bit against my building nature. Just putting up some feng shui flowers, that's what they're actually called, and I get here and I remember I have not put the stairs up to the second floor, and I'm like, whoa, I need to do that now. So I'm also putting the stairs up to the third floor, and the third floor you won't see anything in the video of the building. At least I will show you at the end because the footage was lagging so much, so I'm sorry about that, but you will see it at the video tour at the end. And just like putting up some railings, I end up using the short walls because I didn't like how the railings of the staircase and the railings on the floors intersected into each other. Pretty laggy, and it was like flickering. So I do try to avoid that, and just changing the colors of the wood paneling on the small walls, putting up some lights. I really like these kind of like patterned lights that I just hung up. So here I am at the master bedroom, just trying to decide where the bed should go, and I do end up having it here because I thought that this nook on the side would be perfect for like a semi walk-in closet. And I do end up using a lot of blues and dark wood. I really like that combination. And here I am just putting up the walk-in wardrobe that we got from was it City Living or Get Together? I'm not sure. Just putting up some mirrors now. I really like this wall to yeah, these floor to ceiling windows, no, mirrors. uh, so just like trying to put up some clutter and some decorations, and I do end up putting a wall there because I think that the bedroom part should have some privacy, because this is also really a large room. So I do end up putting a seating area in the other section there. So it's kind of like a master bedroom with its own private living room. So I imagine that like the parents of this house, because I did build a family for this house, they could have their like own private place. If the kids were like using the downstairs living room, they could come up here and watch their own show. And this table that we got also from City Living, I think, I really like that with the grass underneath. And this picture of the koi fish I thought was so suiting in this room because of the blue and the orange. It like the orange just pops with the blue. So just putting in some bookshelves here as well. Just going to drink my tea. Sorry about that. So I got a new recording set up, so I have a much better microphone now and a new headset, so I'm super excited about this. My boyfriend found it for me. I wish I could say that he paid for it, but he just helped me find it. The best thing that my money could buy. So I'm just placing some carpets underneath each other. I really like that lattice rug carpet, but I also feel it's like it's so used. So I tried to like mix it with the circular rug. I think it works out pretty nice. So here I'm just trying to find some clutter and statues for the dresser here. And I ended up using this bunny, which I think is really cute. And I thought it would go really well with this build, because in Japanese culture it's not unusual to have like statues of animals to represent good luck, wealth, etc., like different things. I think the bunny stands for like fertility and prosperity. And here I am in the guest bedroom just putting up some tatami mats. You probably noticed I didn't put any tatami mats in the master bedroom. I decided not to because it was such a big room. Oh my god. So here I am just like placing it out, trying to make it work as best as I can. I do end up elongating this guest bedroom a little bit more in the end. Yeah, like this. At least the entrance, because this tiny 4x4 is going to be the walk-in closet in grandma's room. And so I do end up changing the door to there. So it's a bit of a tight squeeze when you get in there, but it made placing the mats so much easier. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the end result here as well. Where I do put up, I think it's a green bed in the end. Yeah, I really like this with the wallpapers here. So with the wallpapers, I tried to like make it look like the Sochi screens that I talked about in the last build, like in a combination with the windows. And I think I end up just putting like a light on the dresser and some lanterns on the side tables there. I actually really like this guest bedroom, and I think I also end up using this picture here, just with the green leaves, or no, the orange ones. That was nice. I really like that picture from Seasons. And this is a single guest bedroom where I just put a bed and a dresser, and I think it's a couple of decorations, and the picture. I don't remember what. Yeah, I used this mountain picture. I feel this is really Japanese. I wish we had more Japanese style things in The Sims, but at least we have some artwork, and the rest could be like imaginative Japanese. So here I'm just putting up the tatami mats in grandma's room. By this time, I was like so sick and tired of placing these mats to make it look like they were smaller than they really were. So I think I'm going to for something like really simple here. And the end result turns out really nicely, actually. Yeah, it was just this last rug. I was like, if I put another rug on it, it will stick out in the hallway, and yeah, let's not do that. So I do end up putting up a double bed here because I do imagine grandma actually used to have a husband, but he unfortunately passed away. So there is also going to be like a tiny shrine altar where a Shinto altar where she has put all her most beloved belongings and a picture of her husband and his urn. It's a little bit sad, but I like creating backstories for my Sims because it makes it a bit easier to create the rooms for them. So this is the urn going up, and there is a pig there for good luck. And then I also sized down this lion statue with books to put it on the table there. And I do also end up putting some crystals and some candles, and yeah, really nice altar. And there is the picture of the husband going up. So here we are at the end. So I'm trying out a new technique where I have the video camera panning. So this is the hallway, and as you can see, there's some more crystals there, which I found in the thunderstorm when I was play testing this. So the living room I think it turned out pretty nice. This is the entertainment room with karaoke, and here we are in the kitchen with a planter island in the middle. So this kitchen is quite large and empty. Oh, there's a plate there. My Sims are not really good at cleaning up after themselves. So the office is quite nice as well. And here's the bathroom with the new toilet I was talking about. And here's the bathing room. And from another angle. And here's the dressing room. So here's grandma's room. It turned out really nice in the end. Did put on some more pictures after I filmed. So the guest room, the other guest room. I really like this room. And also, you didn't see this, I did build a bathroom, an ensuite bathroom for the main bedroom. And yeah, I really also like this bedroom. It's so calm and tranquil. So this is the landing in the second floor, which I turned yellow. And here's the outdoor barbecue on the second floor. And here is the chill out area in the second floor. And here's the teen's bedroom. I did try not to do this too fast, but I can see now that I should maybe have stayed a bit longer in each room. This is the kids' room, also quite yellow and green. This is the third floor bathroom, and this is kind of like a spa room with an outdoor garden on the other side. So here is just like another overview of the garden. I'm really proud of this garden. I spent so much time on it. So, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!